and community, so that they really do embrace the idea of creating exciting and vibrant communities and neighbourhoods.
Fantastic. Bill, I'm going to have to ask you if you could do a 3-minute resume of your presentation, I'm afraid, because we're running out of time, and I gave such a wonderful build up to you. I talked about the fact that you wear sandals without socks in December, and I really talked about the need for love, and there I went, Bill, and he wasn't there. So talk about love, please.
I would be happy to, and first off, grateful to be with this group and to see this work being carried forward. Let me just say that if we trace back some of the core issues related to alienation, to the degradation of community, to the separation of people of different backgrounds and abilities into component groups, what we really are seeing is a failure of love to be represented in our standards, in our work, in our mechanisms for bringing about change. So in some ways, it seems a bit odd and off-putting to say that love has a role to play here, but in fact, it does. And it has a role of unifying our purpose. And I want to connect that to a comment that was just made about asset classes. You know, we live in a world that's defined in terms of the asset classes that large investors are willing to invest in. And I think one really important part of the ISO standards and the work we're trying to do together is actually laying the foundation for an asset class, a new asset class, and one that's really founded based on reciprocity, relationship, community, belonging, and that these things are necessary if we're going to build a future. So the ISO work and the standards is a way of taking what might seem like a bit of a soft-headed approach that really is just like, oh, all you need is love, just like that band said. Instead, I think we really need to acknowledge that we need the shelter of each other, and that it's in the shelter of each other that we will find our path forward.
That was 3 minutes. My goodness, that was fantastic. Thank you. You caught me completely by surprise.